You did not necessarily miss God. What happens when we've done all of the right things and we fail? Have we missed God? Do we have some hidden sin that we don't know about? Is something wrong with my life? The Bible says, many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. Proverbs 19:21. I want you to know that God's purpose and our plans may not be the same thing. My husband and I had a prophetic word spoken to us when we were engaged 22 years ago that said, in part, nothing about your ministry will ever be normal. Fast forward to now, and I can look back at the last 22 years and agree. We've tried over and over in many places and in many ways to try and make what we do fit into some kind of ministerial box, and it simply refuses to do so. In fact, for the past year, whenever I've tried to be a part of something that sort of makes sense in my mind, some kind of normal ministry, God says to me again, I told you that nothing about your ministry would ever be normal. Why do you keep trying to make it that way? Jeremiah 29:11 promises that God has plans to give us hope and a future. This promise was given to the Israelites when they had been taken captive and sent to Babylon to live for what would end up being 70 years. God's message to them wasn't fight the oppressors or live with your shoes on and no leaven in your bread, like he told them shortly before Moses was able to rescue them from the Egyptians all those years ago. In fact, he said the opposite. Settle in, plant gardens, sing songs, have children, make this home. I have a plan. I'm sure this couldn't have made much sense to the Israelites. What? Why should I settle into this foreign country ruled by an ungodly and unjust ruler? Sing songs? Live my life? My own life has felt this way from time to time. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable? Get used to the idea that only God and my husband will recognize what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing for God? I know I'm not alone in this. 2020 changed many things for people. We learned a lot about rest and solitude. Church fundamentally changed. No longer do we find the life of our relationship with God fueled by our Sunday services. We have to find that for ourselves. Now, though, we get to share what we have found with those close to us, whether it's in our home or at a dinner or in a larger church service. We all have a part to play, and we all have people to reach. See, you will connect with people that I won't be able to, and vice versa. The beautiful bride needs all of us. And just because you have failed, and I put that in air quotes on purpose, doesn't mean you're finished. In fact, God may have needed you to learn that lesson so that you can rise up to the next thing he has for you to do. Remember, his purposes are the ones that prevail. My prayer for you today is this: Jesus, help us to see our failures through your eyes. Your promise that all things in our lives will work together for our good. I believe that includes our seeming failures. Help us to recognize your purpose for our lives and head in that direction today. Thank you for all the good things in our lives already. We love you, Jesus. Be blessed, beautiful bride. The purpose of the Lord will prevail.